Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about dating success for women, and the topic for this video is how to know if your ex still likes you. Another cool question that was posted on my channel. Thanks for asking. An ex will usually still have feelings for you, no matter what happened, even if he doesn't contact you most of the times. Remembering something that you shared, it was love, it was something great, probably for as long as it lasted. So very often this leaves a feeling in a man's mind or in a woman's mind of positive emotions, positive experiences. So very often the feelings of love are still there. There is still lots of affection. If you see the person, your ex, most of the times you are going to be excited about meeting your ex. So most of the times the feelings are still there. Now, when you say how to know if your ex still likes you, this idea of liking somebody can have very lots of different meanings, okay? Because liking can mean I like what we shared in the past. It doesn't mean that I want to start a relationship again with you. That's one possibility. Another way of liking is really liking, like in a sense, wanting to be together one-on-one within a couple. So like can mean many different things. Like can mean as well, I like you, I enjoy interacting with you, I enjoy the friendship, I enjoy the fact that we know each other very well, and when we see each other, there is this feeling of comfort that I like. So liking can mean so many different things. Very often a guy will like a girl or a woman, but he likes her in the sense of he enjoys flirting, he enjoys the connection, he enjoys having a social connection with that person. But sometimes all that doesn't lead all the way to wanting to have a committed relationship with that person. Sometimes it's because he's not free, but sometimes it's simply because he sees that there are some deal breakers or lack of compatibility on certain elements. So this liking word is very vast. It can mean lots of very different things. Now, with how to know if your ex still likes you, this question was coming from a woman, so I'm going to answer it within that context. If he is searching contact, initiating contact with you, most of the times it means that there is still something left over, a desire to connect with you. And again, it can mean just a desire for friendship. It's a possibility. The best way to find out if there is a potential for sharing something romantic again in the future is to go on a date again together. There is always a possibility. You can always say, why don't we go for a drink? And if you ask that, if you invite him for a drink or for a light date at a time, and if he says yes, it means most of the times that yes, there is some form of interest. Now again, this interest can mean lots of very different things. The best way to find out exactly how he stands in that and what are his intentions and his desires is to take a very small step, a small step at a time. If, for instance, you're already chatting on instant messaging, for instance, you can take the next step and say, why don't we meet for a drink? Something like that, okay? If he says yes to that, it means that there is interest, at least for that, at least for friendship, at least for being connected on a physical level, at least with interacting in that way. Now, when you meet, you can always try to initiate something a little bit further. You can go to this date or to this meeting in a very sexy way, very flirty, very teasing. See if he responds to that. And if you notice that there is attraction, you notice that he starts really kind of fancying you, then you can take the next step. You can start establishing physical contact. Touch his knee, or give him a hug when you leave, or establish eye contact and really smile. Make him realize that you are happy to see him. These kind of things. But again, liking can mean so many different things, and it's important to find out exactly where, what kind of liking this is. And again, most of the times when you have been experiencing a relationship with somebody, most of the times, there are still feelings of affection, still lots of love that is being shared when you meet each other again. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps. You enjoy your dating life. Go and take care. Bye-bye.